Welcome to Tastes of Life, a podcast from Heart and Parcel. I'm Clare Courtney, a director and co-founder of Heart and Parcel. We're a Manchester-based food project working with migrant communities to practice English language through cooking together, eating together, and sharing recipes together. During the COVID-19 lockdown in 2020, we've all had to stay home to keep safe. So we've moved all of our cooking and English classes online. This has helped us reach lots of new learners who join us on YouTube every week for our live stream project, From Home to Home. I wanted to see how our learners were coping at home during lockdown. So I arranged some video calls to talk about food, well-being, and their English language learning journeys. I also asked them to prepare a dish that has a special significance in their lives. In this episode, I'll be chatting with three ladies living in Greater Manchester: Ayça, Anasztázia and Khadidja. All three women have been attending our online sessions, and I'm really interested to hear how our classes have influenced their lives. I also can't wait to hear more about their recipes from their families and how they've been spending time with their loved ones during lockdown. Hello, how are you doing?
After waiting for hours.
And who is this here with you?
My daughter wants say hello.
Oh, brilliant. I would love to say hello to your daughter. Hello, what's your name?
Ishik.
Ishik, so nice to meet you. My name's Clare, and I'm going to be talking with your mum today. Do you know what I'm going to be talking about?
Cookies.
Cookies? Oh, yeah.
Because you made cookies.
Oh, brilliant. Is your mum a good cook?
Yeah. She's a brilliant cooker. Especially when we're making cakes, she really makes cakes awesome.
Really? I bet she does. Who do you think's a better cook, mummy or daddy?
Mom, because Dad never cooks, but he just cooks with me sometimes.
Oh, does he? Oh, wow. Do you like cooking?
Yeah. I like cooking with my mom, yeah.
Bye, Ishik.
She's excited.
I'm so glad we could have this chat. Thank you so much for coming today. What kinds of food did you bring today?
This is cookie I made.
Brilliant. Can you describe the cookies to me?
Yeah. Self-raising flour.
Okay.
Flour, yeah. Sugar, 1 egg, chocolate, little oil.
That's it?
Yeah, that's
amazing.
Yeah.
But have you got the little chocolate chips inside as well?
Yeah, chocolate chips and cut chocolate, different kinds. White chocolate, dark chocolate, and milk chocolate.
How did you know how to make these cookies?
Actually, from YouTube, different recipes. My love is recipes. It's make, that recipes.
Where do you get recipes from? So you said that you got the cookies from YouTube.
Yes.
But do you get recipes from any other place?
Actually, my mom, a lot of recipes. I take my mom. Online lessons, sitting, watch you. Then maybe sometimes I made recipes. Yeah.
Which recipes did you make, Ayça?
Honeybee.
Yeah. The beehive buns.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Very delicious recipe. My mom made in Turkey.
No way.
Yes, we love them. We love it.
That's
Yeah.
so lovely.
And one recipes I made, fish, salmon fish
Oh,
recipes.
is it the tuna fish croquettes?
Tuna fish. Yeah. I made very delicious, perfect.
That's my
Yes.
favorite dish. I love that one because it's so easy.
Yes.
It looks so
Yes.
simple, but it tastes so delicious.
Very smell.
Yeah, really, really good. So your family in Turkey got to try the recipes as a result of the
Yes.
cooking. That's brilliant.
Yes.
That's so good. That's so good.
Yes.
And so, talking about life and food, I think I asked Ishik already, your daughter. She said that the best cook in your family was you. Do you agree with her? Who is the best cook in your family?
Yes, my little family, best cooking maybe, but big family, best cooking. My mom, very delicious cooking.
Great. What kinds of things does she cook?
Actually, everything, very delicious foods, especially pastry, chicken foods, meat foods, soup, salad, everything very delicious made foods. Yeah, reminds me of childhood. Yeah, very. My mom made very lot of bread, börek, mantı. Sarma, do you know sarma?
I don't know Sama. What's Sama? Describe it to me.
I love it. Wine leaf, actually, filling rice, inside parsley, salt, pepper, tomato sauce. We name salsa.
Oh, I think we call it stuffed vine leaves.
Yeah.
How do you feel when you are cooking, maybe with your daughter or if you're making food? How do you feel?
I really relaxed. Actually, I love eat. I love eat than cooking.
Definitely.
So I'm relaxed.
And did you had a job before in Turkey, right?
Yeah.
So what were you
Yes.
doing? What were you doing in Turkey?
I teaching photography. My job. We have a photography course. I'm helpful my husband in there. Then we together in UK. Come in UK. Yeah.
What advice would you give to somebody in lockdown if they are feeling a bit sad?
I'm gardening and I'm painting with my daughter. I'm knitting my daughter toys. Yeah, show you.
Oh, wow, that's amazing. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh,
thank
did you
you.
make that? I'm looking at a lovely horse.
Yeah, pony.
Was it easy to make?
No, actually, but I've learned. Yes.
That's
Yes.
so good.
So I make all together. I'm relaxed.
Just basically doing things like activities, playing
Yes,
games.
exercise. Yes, very important. Yeah.
And I think being outside is so important with the sun and the kind of
Yes.
air and being able to breathe. Yeah, this is true.
Very important.
Have you been eating outside in the garden?
Yeah. We have a picnic in garden. Yeah, my daughter very, very loud. I love it. You talk to me very relaxed.
Good, good.
Yeah, I love talk to you.
Oh, thank you
Yeah,
so much. Well, you did really well today. Thank you so much. Well
thank you
done.
very much.
That's
Thank you
awesome.
very much. Thank
Really, really
you.
good. And send my love to Ishik, okay? Say goodbye to
Okay,
Ishik for me.
okay. She is very happy.
Take care.
Thank you so
See
much.
you
Take care.
later. Hello, Anastasia. So lovely to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I'm so excited.
Me too. Yay, finally I get to see you face to face. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. So you are now for me like a Hollywood star.
Hardly, hardly. Anastasia, where are you living at the moment?
I live in Wythenshawe, Manchester. We moved in Wythenshawe because I found a job in factory.
What's the work in the factory that you do? What does your factory do?
So I worked in a cheese factory before. Now I'm working in a cable ties factory.
Is it really hard work?
Yes. Today I'm worked and I'm so tired.
No.
You have to work as fast as you can. But I want to change my job and I would like to be a chef.
Yeah, so good. And it seems that you have a real passion for food, right?
And I like to cook so much. So this is my residence and I'm always trying to spend my time here because I like it so much. So
Brilliant. What does cooking mean for you? What does it feel like?
I like to make my family happy, you know. And if they are say that, oh, mom is so delicious, it's for me so good feeling. So that's why I like to be here. I like to spend my time here, you know, and I like to do the new kind of foods, you know. That's why I decided to be a chef. So 2 months ago, I applied in the school in Wythenshawe campus school. And maybe from September, I can start the school. I'm not sure about this because of this pandemic. We don't know anything about this, but we will see. So can I show you?
Yes, please. And I'm going to take some photos of it as you put them up. Wow, that's great. Is it chicken?
Yes.
Can you talk me through your foods, please?
Of course. This is egg burley with grilled chicken. I went to my friends because she celebrated her son's birthday, and it was first time when I tried this food, and it was so delicious. In the beginning, I didn't want to try because for me the egg burley with mayo, because it's mayo, you know, inside, it was so strange for me, and I didn't want to try. And she said, "You have to try. It's so delicious. You have to." And I said, "Okay, I will," but I didn't want to. And when my husband tried and he said, "It's so delicious, you have to try." Oh, Claire, it's really so delicious and you can't stop. You just need to eat and eat.
That's like the best kind of food, the best kind of food. And the grilled chicken, is there any kind of marinade or sauce on that, or is it just very plain?
I have to put oil, vinegar, shallot, paprika, salt, black pepper, and garlic.
Brilliant.
And after I have to put on the chicken, and it should stay around 1.5 hours. And oh, it's so delicious. My family is so like it. So
how did you learn how to make the marinade? Did you create the recipe yourself, or did you learn from somebody else?
It's when my husband bought me this Power Grill smokeless grill. We had this book for this grill.
Great. It's like a little kind of recipe book for some recipe ideas to go with the grill.
Yeah, so delicious. Yeah.
So do you get your recipes from cookbooks as well and other things? How do you learn your recipes?
Usually I ask about recipes. So if I go somewhere and I eat something, because I like to in the beginning, I like to try the new kind of foods and just after make it. So I ask what the ingredients, and if all ingredients I like, so I will do it. I always cooked with my mom. I always tried to help her. When I was child, I always liked to help for my mom, for my dad. So I was so helpful person when I was. And we live not too far from Ukrainian side,
border.
So border, yeah. And my mom has a lot of Ukrainian friends, and and she cooked the Ukrainian and the Russian food as well. So I cook Russian, I cook borscht soup. So it's Ukrainian soup, borscht, or shashlik. I don't know, did you hear about this?
Yeah,
Shashlik?
yeah. But borscht is your favorite.
Yes, borscht. Yeah.
Can you explain to the listeners what borscht is?
Wow. Borscht is a soup, and it's a lot of ingredients. The special ingredients is beef. Beef. It doesn't matter. You can do it you can use chicken or you can use beef, but usually we are doing with beef. And you have to put potato, carrots. Oh, Claire.
Which one? The red one? Do you want the beetroot?
Yes. And cabbage. Yeah. And tomato sauce, and it's so delicious. And it seems like this egg barley, you can't help yourself. You can't stop. So.
And when do you normally have borscht?
So I'm always ask my family, what would you like to eat? Yeah. And they like this borscht so much. So usually if they say that we would like to eat borscht, I'm doing. So it depends. If they want to eat, I will do. So.
Who is the best cook in your family?
My son.
Really? So what does he cook? What kinds of things does he cook?
I'll teach him to make lasagna. And
yes.
And he was so proud of himself when we eat this lasagna, and it was really delicious. And it was so funny because I saw how his hand was shaking. He wished to be the best. And that day when I teach him, he was our chef, so he he was so proud of himself.
It's really good that you're teaching your children how to cook, because I think that's such an important skill to have.
Of course, I told him, maybe after a few years you will go somewhere, you don't live with us all your life, so you have to know something, how you have to cook, or you have to know, because you can't eat the fast food all your life.
So tell me a bit more about your English language learning journey.
So I learned English language from school. So when I was a child, and in primary school, in high school, and after I didn't use English language at all. I'm married, I get married, children, blah, 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 and I forgot almost everything, believe me. And when we decided to come in UK with my husband, we found a private teacher, and we started to learn English from the beginning, more than 1 year. And oh my God, I remember when we came in UK, Clare, I remember my first day, we went to the Sainsbury, and it was a long queue, and in front of us was an old English lady. She was so cute, and she started to speak with a cashier. And I just listening what they are talking about, because for me it was so interesting, and I didn't understand anything. Which language are they talking? And he said, English. Oh my God, I said, I will be in a big trouble. I think all languages are difficult. So, it's not easy to learn language. It's not easy because every language has own rules. So, for example, in Hungarian language, we don't use he, she, it. That's one word, it means lady, man, doesn't matter. It's a lot of rules and difficult and different rules. So it's not easy to learn language, I think. I have to learn and I need it. I want to improve myself. Because we want to live here. That's why we came here. We need English.
And with lockdown, have you found that your eating habits, have they changed at all?
Not really. But my weakness was to bake cakes. And I decided that during this lockdown, I have to learn. And I made my favorite cheesecake.
Oh, cheesecake. My gosh. Those photos, that looks incredible, with pineapple on top and biscuit base with cream cheese and raspberries.
It's first time in my life.
Really? First time?
First time. So, yeah. So I improved myself during this lockdown. Now I can make the cakes as well.
Do you just always love cooking?
I'm always love cooking.
Really?
Yeah. And I prefer to cook every day. So I prefer the fresh food every day.
Amazing. How do you have the time?
If your family is important for you, you have to find time, and for me, it's the most important that if somebody is hungry in my family, so I'm worried about it. Oh my God, you have to eat something.
That's so lovely.
When we are eating together, and we talking about everything, about future, about past, about plans, about future, about everything, about job. Because my children, they are not small, My daughter, she's 20 years old. My son is 16 years old. So we can talk with them about everything, So
nice. That's so nice.
You can see your children in another way, But because we are all the time running somewhere. How are you? I'm fine. Okay, I'm going. And now we were together, and you can see your family in another way. And I will miss this time. And this card and parcel came in the best time for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I decided to be a chef, and I don't know a lot of words what I have to use during the during the cook. So that's why it's really good.
Oh,
I have on the note, and I always write the new words.
So where are you coming from today, Khadidja? Where are you based?
In Manchester.
Great. So did you cook anything today?
No, I have to cook after the interview.
What are you going to cook? What's your plan for cooking?
I will cook salmon with the mixed vegetables.
So what kinds of spices do you put on the salmon?
On the salmon, I put only pepper and salt because I like fresh. Because if you put a lot of spices on the salmon, he will use his flavor. But on the veg, I use sesame oil. Yeah, I cook it with sesame oil and Italian herbals.
Ah, nice. So a bit of a mixture, a bit of a fusion.
Yes, I like it. I like to put in one dish different type of cuisine. I like to put, yeah.
My favorite, I normally do like salmon in the oven, and I do soy sauce and ginger and sesame oil, and then I put in tin foil, and then I put to the oven, and then it bakes maybe 200 degrees for 15 minutes. Oh, and a little bit of honey as well. It's really, really good.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, you should try it.
I will try it. Yeah, I absolutely will try it.
Do you cook with fish often?
I cook it only one times a month.
Ah, okay. So not too often, not too often.
Because my daughter and my husband doesn't like it, so I have to cook, less.
So tell us, you said that you are gluten intolerant. Tell us a bit more about this.
It's very difficult actually, because you cannot find the food, and you want to try many things, and it's difficult to make, and especially if you make the filling and the dumpling, it's very difficult. Yeah.
When did you find out that you had this gluten intolerance?
Last month in November.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's new for me, yes. So it's very difficult, yeah.
That's really hard, especially if you've been cooking before so many of different things.
Especially because I like cakes, I like baking, so it's difficult, yeah.
Have you found any new recipes with gluten-free ingredients?
Yes, I find one cupcake ingredient. Yeah.
Brilliant. So you bake with your daughter as well?
Yeah. She also like it. Yeah.
What kinds of things does she like to make?
She's same like me, cupcakes. She like a lot.
Cupcakes.
Yeah, she like it. Yeah. And especially when she decorate them.
It's more difficult now with the gluten-free flour, right?
Yeah, now it's difficult. So during the lockdown, I had to find other way of cooking, but I try a lot of many dishes. So for give me more relaxing and make me happy more.
Who taught you how to cook?
My mom.
And what kinds of things did she teach you how to cook?
The first dish I remember, it was how to peel the potatoes.
Really?
Yeah. I still remember because I took a lot of the peel, and she said, no, you have to put only a tin, not a lot. Because my mom, she can make a nice traditional food from Algeria, harira soup, because we have, I think, 10 different types of harira soup.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, each area he have his own recipe.
Really?
Yeah. Couscous also I used to love it, but I still love it, but I can't eat it.
Is there any substitute now from couscous? Can you use anything else?
No.
That's
Yeah.
difficult.
Yeah, it's very difficult, yeah. But I try to get a gluten-free couscous. I think I will find it. I hope so.
Hopefully. And where is your mum now? Is she still with you?
No, she's in Belgium now. Because actually I lived in Belgium and now I shift about 4 years to the UK.
How many languages do you speak then? You must speak so many.
I speak actually Dutch, Arabic, and now English. I started now English and Urdu also.
Oh, fantastic. So 4 languages.
Yeah. Yes, because my husband is from Pakistan, so I had to learn also Urdu, yeah.
Wow. Is learning Urdu hard? Is it difficult?
For me, what's difficult? Sorry, it was easy.
Yeah?
Yeah. I don't know why, but it was very, very easy for me. I think I learned it in about 3-4 months.
That's amazing, because I've heard it's really difficult.
Yeah, but for me it was easy because I also use a lot of Bollywood movies. With the subtitles, so I had to make a lot of notes, which were words I didn't know. I use internet also, so it was easy actually for me.
So before the virus, you were learning English in the library, and you were also cooking, going to the market, I imagine, going to shops and things. So now in lockdown, how has life changed for you?
It's very difficult because you don't have the social connecting. And I was so happy that we had hard and parcel so that we can 1 week busy with the people, other people, and especially the WhatsApp group. It was really good.
Yes.
So we can share our food and dishes and talking. It was good.
And so with the online cooking classes, did you learn anything new, or what actually were the ingredients and was the vocabulary quite familiar to you?
Yes, it was familiar, but I learned a lot actually. I learned some like the great. I didn't know what this mean, and the thief.
Great.
I also didn't know, and some like the food, some like a dash of salt.
Yeah. Pinch of
Yeah,
salt.
yeah, I know only the pinch of salt, but the dash of salt, it was for me new.
Yes. Lots of different
Yeah.
ways to describe how to add ingredients.
Diesel, also, it was new for me.
Drizzle.
Yeah, drizzle, yeah, of oil. Yeah, it was also new for me. So it was
That's
useful,
great.
actually.
Oh, good. Like you mentioned, it's very difficult during lockdown, and I think it's in many ways we don't have that social connection. So is there any advice that you could give to anybody who is feeling lonely or sad during lockdown?
I think now we can use WhatsApp, talk a lot of about with your family, with your friend. Only with if you are feel alone, try to use also camera. Then you can face-to-face talking. It helps a lot.
It really
And
does.
yeah, and then try to play with your kids. If you have kids, try to play with them. Give them time. It helps also.
Yeah, that's really good advice, actually, because it kind of so often we take for granted, we forget all of the good things in life. And actually, with
Yeah.
lockdown, they are all there in front of us. So taking the time, getting to know people is really,
Yeah.
really important.
Then, also more people, I think, looking during the lockdown, a lot of people who know about their children or husband, wife, I think, many things new. Yeah.
So true.
Yeah.
Have you thought about your life in a different way now?
Yeah, I think, yeah. I realize that I have each second of my day I have to use.
It's a good point.
And I have to spend a lot of time with my family and sharing, and yeah. Because before it was only go to school, come back, cleaning the house and make food, eating, help my daughter with her homework. Okay, it's time to go sleep. Okay, you go sleep, and then it's the same. But during lockdown, you realize it's not the life. And in the future, I want to start my own YouTube channel about cooking and the tricks in home and kitchen, but I want to use it in English. So I want to prove more my English to use that one. Yeah.
Brilliant. Well, we can certainly help you out with that. So what are your plans for the rest of today then, apart from cooking the salmon?
Nothing. I think today it's lazy day, so I will watch TV and enjoy with my daughter. Yes.
That sounds really, really lovely. Listen, thank you so much for talking to us today.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, have a nice day.
Thank you, Khadidja.
Bye-bye.
You too. Bye-bye. Thank you for listening to Tastes of Life. If you'd like to find out more about Heart and Parcel and how to get a copy of our cookbook, please visit heartandparcel.org. You can also subscribe and follow on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Tastes of Life was recorded and edited by me, Clare Courtney, with technical and editorial support from Kieran Hansen at Kenowa Films. Our title music is Women of the World by Ivor Cutler, arranged and performed by Matthew Ashworth. This series of podcasts was made possible with the generous support of the Greater Manchester Mental Health Service as part of their Manchester Wellbeing Fund. Tastes of Life is a Kenowa Films production for Heart and Parcel.